Sometimes, life teaches us its hardest lessons through the people we care about the most. But the truth is, people come to you only when they need something. Have you ever sacrificed your sleep, your peace, your rest, your happiness, just to help someone who forgets you the moment their need is fulfilled? If you have ever felt this way, then this story is for you. Once in a peaceful little town, surrounded by long green fields and calm old houses, there lived a man named David. Everyone in the town knew him. If someone's bicycle chain broke, they shouted, "David!" If someone needed help carrying boxes, they knocked on David's door. If a lonely person needed someone to talk to, they went straight to David's house. And David, he never said no. He always smiled and said, "Of course, I'll help." He believed that helping others made him a better person, and people praised him for his kindness. But slowly, without even realizing it, David's life stopped belonging to him. His garden stayed half-cleaned. His windows were broken. His roof needed repairs. His own problems kept piling up. Yet instead of fixing them, he was out in the town, fixing everything for everyone else. Every night, he came home, covered in dirt and sweat. His mother would look at him with tired, worried eyes and say softly, "David, my dear boy, you help everyone. But why does no one ever help you?" David always gave the same small smile and replied, "It's all right, Mom. One day people will remember my kindness." But that day never came. One evening, the sky turned dark. Heavy winds began to blow. People rushed outside to protect their gardens and their belongings. Before the storm arrived, David ran out too, but not to save his own things. He went straight to help his friend Oliver, whose tools and equipment were still lying outside. They worked fast, covering everything, moving things into the shed. But David's own garden furniture was still outside. His plants were uncovered, his wooden boxes still open. And then, the storm hit. Rain poured heavily. The wind tore through the town. By the time David reached home, almost everything in his garden was destroyed. He sat down on the front steps, rain dripping from his face, staring at the muddy mess that used to be his peaceful garden. His mother placed a warm towel on his shoulder and whispered quietly, "David, today you saved everyone's things except your own." David didn't reply, but inside him, something finally broke. The next morning, tired, confused, he walked to the edge of the town to meet old Mr. Harris, a wise retired teacher who lived near the river. David sat beside him and said, "Sir, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I help everyone, but I feel empty. I'm tired, not from work, but from people. Why does it feel like kindness is breaking me?" Mr. Harris quietly watched the river flowing and said, "David, look at this river. It gives water to trees, to birds, to animals, to farms. But when it rains too much, and the river forgets its path, what happens?" David thought for a moment and replied, "It floods. It destroys everything." Mr. Harris nodded. Exactly. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. You are kind, David, but you have no limits. You run everywhere for everyone, but nowhere for yourself. You think saying no is wrong, but sometimes saying no is the most honest form of self-care. The next morning felt different. Around noon, Oliver rushed to David and said, "David, please help me move a heavy box. I need you." David looked at his own broken fence, the one that had needed repair. For months, his heart wanted to say yes, But he remembered Mr. Harris's words. He took a deep breath and said calmly, "Oh, I'm sorry. Today I need to fix my own fence. I can help you later, but not today." Oliver stared at him in shock. "You're saying no? You never say no." David nodded quietly. Oliver walked away, upset. David felt a little guilty, but he stayed focused. Within a few hours, the fence that had been broken for months stood strong again, and for the first time in a long time, David felt proud of taking care of his own life. Days passed. David began choosing himself. When people called, he no longer sacrificed his sleep or his peace. He fixed his home. He cared for his garden. He invested time in himself. And something unexpected happened. People started respecting him. Oliver began solving his own problems. Neighbors stopped calling for every little thing. The town was still friendly, but no one treated David like a tool anymore. His house looked better. His garden bloomed. His face looked lighter. And for the first time in years, David laughed without feeling tired. One afternoon, Mr. Harris visited him and smiled. "So, David, did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes to everyone?" David smiled gently and said, "No, sir. My world finally started coming together." Mr. Harris nodded. "When you stop saying yes to everyone, you finally say yes to yourself. So tell me, are you like David? Do you give too much? Do you say yes, even when it hurts? Remember this, saying no does not make you selfish. It makes you strong. You are choosing peace, not pressure. Your time, your mind, and your heart are precious. Protect them, because the world respects you only when you start respecting yourself.